Folks, we live in extraordinary times. Yeah. Now the events in Kenya over the last few days make one thing very, very clear in my opinion. And that thing is, Ruto is going. Okay? Na ile kitu imefanyika huko majuu inatuonesha kwamba hao mashetani hawacheki na mtu na wanaweza kulipisha kisasi wakati wowote. Wanaweza kutafuta mbinu ya kusimamisha mtu wakati wowote. Okay? I'm of course talking about the major breaking news linked to that presidential candidate in the United States of America. I can of course not forget that the first time I started talking about this man, I lost many subscribers. I also received many nasty emails after the elections. But don't worry, I didn't take it personally. I never take anything personally. It is just that kunaendanga hivyo. You know, there's something called occupational hazards. Anyway, in my opinion, the main focus on the Kware manenos should be how his almighty were found in the first place. I'm sure many of us know the story. And not only is it mind-blowing, in my opinion it is very instructive. Now before I repeat that story, which I'm sure many of us know, allow me to back up a little to last year, when somebody said something very strange and difficult to understand. They said about President Ruto the following: you are fighting God. You are fighting God Almighty. Now, how does somebody even start to fight with the Ancient of Days? Not only is it an exercise in futility, but surely it is idiotic. But humans still attempt it. The Pharaoh in Egypt refused to release his slaves then, the Jews, and opted to go to war with the Ancient of Days. We all know how that ended. Now, why am I reminding you about that? Well, the issue in Kenyan politics just hours ago was the formation of the Government of National Unity, having members both from the opposition and Kenya Kwanza. And then bang, something happened. And this is the way it all started. Somebody who had lost a relative had a dream, aliota, and in the dream they were led and shown where their deceased relative is, at least where the remains are. And this lady made her way to Kware police station, which is just adjacent to the spot. And of course the cops could not help her. I suspect they laughed her off. But she got help from some other residents in the area. And you know the rest of the story. What was found at that dumping site, most Kenyans can still not believe. Okay? And of course this has changed everything politically. Bottom line, these slain Kenyans were not supposed to be found. Okay? And in the end, they were found by means which are not human. Okay? They were found by spiritual means. Now, here we have to be careful, because in the spirit, you're not sure, you're not certain which side. Yeah? And in any case, the Ancient of Days can use the other side, has done so many, many times in the past. But the very significant thing here is that that which was not supposed to be found was found. And it is a game changer. It has changed everything politically. Even the narrative of the occult and other motives will never stick in 100 years. Why? Well, many reasons. How are they found in the first place? How far is this site from the Kware police station, where we have cops, policemen? And don't forget how all this started. Somebody was looking for a relative who vanished into thin air after the manenos, the famous June 25th manenos. They have never been seen since. And they were led to that place. And therefore, it is very logical to state that her missing relative and other Kenyans missing from that event are the ones who are there. Beyond simple. It is of course very easy for a smart person to disguise something in case it is found, so that they can be able to support an alternative narrative. That happens all the time. But this one, the Ruto regime cannot and can never shake itself from. Never ever. Whichever angle you want to look at it, they can't get out of this one. And in my opinion, politically, it is a game changer. You can even call it the last nail on the coffin. Now, I need to ask you another question. Supposing you were chosen as one of the individuals to join the government of national unity under President Ruto, what would you do? I will tell you one thing for sure. If you accepted and you are a politician currently, it would be the end of your political career. Okay? And this is one of the biggest problems, biggest obstacles William Ruto has in trying to form a government of national unity. Who will accept an appointment in that government? Even if they are greedy Kenyans looking to make a fast buck, who will dare accept? Think about it. And therefore, things in Kenya going forward should be pretty predictable. Still, what has happened in the United States of America just a few hours ago is a stark reminder that in the politics we're involved in the world in these times, the other side can hit back, and hit back very hard at any time. It is not over until the fat lady sings. Please allow me to leave it there on this wonderful Sunday. I continue to be very grateful to all those who have participated in the season for Kumekucha giving. We do not have much time left, and therefore I urge all those who are still coming to remember that. My regulars of course know exactly what I'm talking about. All for a better Kenya. You can see the details on your screens right now on how to participate in this noble giving. Details repeated in the description area below this video on YouTube and also in the comments area. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.